7.
Good evening, I'm Aaron Martin in for Lindsay Ward this hour. We appreciate you joining us here. Hope your holiday's off to a great start. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention officials say a lab technician is being monitored for possible exposure to the Ebola virus. A spokeswoman says the person working in a security lab in Atlanta may have come into contact with a sample of a live virus that was part of an Ebola experiment. Reynolds says additional employees have been notified, but none have required monitoring. The potential exposure has been reported to Secretary of Health and Human Services Sylvia Burwell and is under investigation. Danville police are investigating a shooting tonight. It happened in the 1100 block of Washington Street just before 3:30 this afternoon. When officers arrived, they found someone shot in the thigh. Now, the victim spotted a gray Jeep after someone fired the shots. So far, no word on a suspect or motive. The victim was taken to the Danville Regional Medical Center and is expected to be okay. A Blacksburg attorney will spend the holiday behind bars after North Carolina authorities charge him with the murder of his own mother. Investigators say William Young killed 88-year-old Imogene Young in her Charlotte home. Officers found the victim's body on Monday after they were called to the house for a welfare check. So far, there's no details on a motive. Young is being held at the Mecklenburg County Jail without bond tonight. An investigation is underway in Berkeley, Missouri tonight after a white police officer shot and killed a black 18-year-old man. St. Louis County Police say Antonio Martin pointed a handgun at the officer. Investigators say Martin and another man were being questioned about a theft at a convenience store when it happened. According to police, the officer fired 3 shots with one hitting Martin. Berkeley is near Ferguson, where the August shooting death of Michael Brown sparked violent protests. Mayor Theodore Hoskins says the cases are very different, and he's seen the video evidence to prove it.
As we say, Black Lives Matter. This was not the case. You couldn't even compare this with Ferguson or the Gardner case in New York.
Investigators say the officer was issued a body camera before his shift started, but for some reason he didn't have it on. Also, the dash cam in his patrol car was turned off. Well, we now know the 2 men police arrested in connection with a meth lab bust at a local hotel. Roanoke City Police tell us Ricky Cadd of Roanoke and Anthony Poore of Shawsville are charged with manufacturing meth. Those come just 1 day after police found the meth lab at the Plaza Hotel on Thurlane Road. Let's get a check now of your forecast. We've seen a lot of wet weather and we're hoping it dries up for the holiday. Christina Montori's in with the very latest. Good evening, Christina.
Good evening, Aaron. It is going to dry out for our Christmas day.
Well, let's be seeing that sun. Thank you, Christina. Wet weather and fog often can be troublemakers for last-minute holiday travelers. WSLS 10's Bree Jackson has been checking in with the Roanoke-Blacksburg Regional Airport tonight to find out if people heading out to reach their Christmas destinations are facing any delays or cancellations. Well, the legal battle over the proposed Atlantic Coast Pipeline takes another step forward. Dominion Resources, which is building the pipeline, is suing 47 Virginia landowners who won't allow the company to survey their properties. That includes 20 people in Nelson County. Now, back in October, 5 Nelson County homeowners filed a federal lawsuit against Dominion, questioning if natural gas companies can do tests on private property. The proposed $5 billion pipeline would run 550 miles through West Virginia, and into North Carolina. Police say a Lexington couple took Christmas decorations from Herman's Produce. Much to the store owner's surprise, the stolen items turned up for sale about an hour away here in Roanoke. WSLS 10's Ananda Rachita has these bizarre details. North Korea says it likely will have no physical reaction, just condemnation to the release of The Interview. Sony made the comedy flick available on a variety of digital platforms today, including Google Play, YouTube Movies, Microsoft's Xbox Video, and Sony's own website. The film, which is about a plot to assassinate North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, sparked threats from hackers to attack theaters screening it. As major chains dropped plans to show the film, Sony responded by canceling the theatrical release. But Tuesday, the company changed course, announcing a limited release in about 300 independently owned theaters, including Hollywood Cinema in Martinsville. Workers and some moviegoers at the theater today say they're excited Sony opted to screen the film. Hollywood Cinema owner Charles Rourke says The Interview could make this his most profitable Christmas yet.
As every hour progresses and people keep coming in and high-fiving us, we're just showing the movie. I've never had that happen. We're just so proud you're showing the movie. You just saw one, a guy come in, he was like, wanted to fist me. And I was like, yeah, because he's showing the movie.
You can catch the interview tomorrow at Hollywood Cinema at 1 o'clock, 3, 5, 7, and 9:15. Plenty of options there. Well, people line up at the pump in Buena Vista for their thank you present at Sheltman's Gas and Grocery. The gas station is offering gas for just $1.99 through tomorrow. They lowered that price down from $2.04 per gallon a little bit earlier this week. Around our area, prices are at a 5-year low. The current average in the Commonwealth is just $2.29 per gallon.
It's not easy. It's no profit in it on the price I have today. And well, like I say, we're just doing this for our customers.
A lot of happy customers for sure. Some other gas stations are lowering their prices for the holidays. This includes GB Market in Salem. Workers there tell us customers can fill up for just $1.89 when paying with cash.
I didn't want to be somebody who said no. I wanted to say no because we're going to find something better.
A local senator is pushing a new bill to revolutionize how we connect with our doctors. What's being proposed and why he's confident a compromise can be reached.